is in love with Elizabeth.
Lady Catherine de Bourgh will not have that.
His pride, his abominable pride, his shameless avowal of what he has done to Jane, his unfeeling response to Mr. Wickham, he did not even attempt to deny his cruelty. But in love with me for so many months, so much in love as to wish to marry me, in spite of all those objections which made him prevent Mr. Bingley from marrying Jane, it is incredible, but quite gratifying.
Miss Bennet.
Mr. Darcy?
Would you do me the honour of reading this letter? Be not alarmed, madam, lest this letter contain any repetition of those sentiments, or renewal of those offers which were last night so disgusting to you. It does not. Those wishes cannot be too soon forgotten, and the efforts of writing this letter and your perusal of it should have been spared had not my character required it to be written and read. Pardon the freedom with which I demand your attention. I demand it of your justice. Firstly, my detaching Mr. Bingley from your sister. I had not been long in Hertfordshire before I saw, in common with others, that Bingley preferred your elder sister to any other young woman in the country. I had no apprehension of a serious attachment. I had often seen him in love before. At the ball at Netherfield, while I had the honour of dancing with you, I was first made acquainted by Sir William Lucas' accidental information that Bingley's attentions to your sister had given rise to a general expectation of their marriage. I then observed my friend's behaviour attentively, and I could then perceive that his partiality for Miss Bennet was beyond what I had ever witnessed in him. Your sister I also watched. Her look and manners were open, cheerful, and engaging as ever, but without any symptom of particular regard. Perhaps I was in error. Your superior knowledge of your sister must make it probable. But I shall not scruple to assert that the serenity of your sister's countenance and air was such as might have given the most acute observer that however amiable her temper, her heart was not likely to be easily touched. But I did not believe her indifference because I wished to, and my objections to the marriage were not merely those, and the want of connections I could have put aside in his case, as I did in my own, only yesterday. But the situation of your mother's family, though objectionable, was nothing in comparison to the total want of propriety. I readily pointed out the certain evils of such a choice, and I hesitated not in giving him the assurance of your sister's indifference. Bingley has a great natural modesty, with a stronger dependence on my judgment than on his own. To convince him that he deceived himself as to the depth of your sister's regard was no very difficult point. I cannot blame myself for having done this much.
But he expresses no regret for what he has done. None, at least, that satisfies me. His style is not penitent, but haughty. It is all pride and insolence. As to Jane's insensibility to Mr. Bingley, I know that to be false.